Kaduna resident Shun Elrufai's order follow Buhari's directive on narrow notes. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Governor Nasir Elrufai's order on the usage of old 1,500 naira notes has been rejected by residents of Kaduna State. Recall that President Muhammadu Buhari said only the old 200 naira notes and other smaller denominations are permitted for transaction during a nationwide broadcast on Thursday. He argued that higher denomination that has been confiscated with legitimate currency according to the Central Bank of Nigeria. Governor Elrufai, however, went against the orders of the President and the Central Bank of Nigeria by nudging a state resident to continue using older, higher denomination of currency while addressing them during the broadcast. He claimed that a narrow design policy which was implemented by the Central Bank of Nigeria with the President's Buhari approval is a tool designed by some people in positions of authority to thwart but autonomous bid for the presidency on behalf of the All Progressives Congress APC. Elrufai instructed residents of Kaduna State to continue conducting businesses using the outdated currency that the Apex Bank had banned. He claimed that he and his counterparts from the other state were concerned about the suffering of the general populace and are working to provide relief to them. Nevertheless, some state citizens who spoke with journalists over the weekend claimed that they were unable to continue accepting the forbidden notes as instructed by Elrufai. They highlighted that neither the market nor gas can accept the notes for payment. I am unable to collect the old 500 naira and 1,000 naira notes from passengers because I am unable to buy gas or give the owner of the vehicle the same amount of money. I just know that the old 200 naira note can be utilized. Per President Muhammad's Buhari directive, a post driver named Mohammed Sani informed Daily Trust. If you go to the market, you cannot use the old notes to buy anything, he continued. Likewise, he will not accept the old notes from anyone because he cannot use them to conduct any business. Alhaji Salim Musa, a trader at the Kaduna Central Market, told reporters that he is unable to sell anything because the majority of people lack the necessary funds. He also stated that nobody is willing to use the old note to accept it any longer for any business transaction. He declared that he would not follow Elrufai's instructions. Elrufai, who has instructed the state resident to continue conducting business with the old naira note in a broadcast to the populace. Additionally, a bank employee named Judge Stephen informed that they are not permitted to accept old naira notes of 500 and 1,000 naira from clients. Now that's it. That is just it. Elrufai is the governor, and President Buhari is the President Buhari is the president. They have executive order. No matter what it is, he has the executive order on issues. He has that power. That is why he is the president. So Elrufai cannot come out and tell his citizens to disobey the president's order. Because the thing is, there is no even way. The central bank, just like the president is the president, there are some things he doesn't have the executive powers to do. If you enter the central bank cannot come now and say this thing they don't already talk am. And the president, everybody get powers. We be say for your own. You know where your own power stop. You understand? You know where your own power stop. For instance, you are actually For instance, you are. How do I even put it? You are Let's say you are the governor of CBN. There are some policies within the bank that you are able to. The president if he come counter him. I don't know if you understand me. Okay, let me use another scenario to you. For instance, the HOD of a department is not around, he's not on seat. And somebody outside, somebody from another branch can't tell them, say, maybe they do this thing. Do you know that it's actually wrong for you to follow that direction without informing your HOD? Do you know that? If your HOD come and do if you penalize her for doing that. Because the order is supposed to be, they would tell her what to do. And then she go even say, oh, this one no go good, this one go good. She'll be able to say, oh, this one, you understand? She's supposed to be the one passing the information and not the other way around. Okay, that is just a scenario. Someone who demolishes market with people shop filled with goods inside sacked 60,000 civil servants. El Zaki Nnamdi Kanu, and Sambo Dasuki are all given a bail by the court, but the president refused to obey the court order. Elrufai and Co cannot speak about obeying the court order then. And so work on strike for months. Forecasting persisted for almost a year now. Elrufai and Co did not know how to speak. They did not know to speak for the masses that were suffering, but they are now the ones realizing that there's masses to fight for because of their stockpiling the old notes. How about the killings in Kaduna, especially southern Kaduna? Now that one demand me pass. If you want practice charity, practice the charity at home first. It is better to be worried about the money and the counterpart stock that is giving you all sleepless mood. Pursuant to Section 5(3) ABC of the 1999 Constitution, President Buhari is constitutionally obligated to order the arrest of Elrufai and his fellow All Progressive Congress governors for the treasonable insurrection against the federal government based on a criminally motivated self-interest. And I'm telling you, I can repeat now because they're from the same tribe. If not be saying I'm from the same tribe, if the person on seat is actually a northerner and a southerner does this, the southerner is in trouble. You don't see southerners talk against this way they happen now. But I try to talk now. I accept what's it called, Tinubu. But they can't talk. I wonder what is wrong with Elrufai. How could he meddle into the affairs of a nation's legal tender? Being just a governor, let's use all those trillions to stash in houses for firewood and stop confusing the poor masses in the state. Please, not be small firewood. That is why each one should know his power limit. If Kaduna citizens want to travel outside Kaduna, how would they spend the old notes? Exactly. Since they give order, how did they spend the old notes? Even the bank is not even going to obey Elrufai. They have the CBN to look onto. If they ask bank then now, if CBN give order, Elrufai counter them, and the banks obey Elrufai's order, CBN would discipline or sanction that bank. Elrufai will not come to their rescue. So then you have to use their brain. See this power toss going on. That is why they even have to, make sure this is actually treated. Make sure the discipline, there is a sanction or a discipline following. And that is why, if you ask me, I will say, first of all, they should scrape this immunity. You are the governor, you are immune to this, you are immune to that. They should scrape it. As you are messing up, they are treating your mess up for you. Okay, which means he's happy with the condition the masses are going through. He's not competent to lead Nigeria. Then, are we to obey the law of the land or an individual? My dear, my dear, I don't know. See, they ask me now. See, are we to obey? Is he happy with the condition the masses are going through? Well, my dear, I cannot wait for the CBN to make sure that the old 200 naira notes, which they say is still legal, and the new 500, 1,000, and 200 naira notes. I just can't wait for them to, be circulated so that people can breathe in and breathe out. This thing is causing a lot of problems. People have lost a lot. These past few days, do you know how many people have lost? People have lost life. People have lost money. People have lost a lot of things. I beg. I just cannot wait for the central bank to do the needful so that people can go back to the normal life. So here on those notes, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.